Alright, that last run was pretty solid. I think I've got my fill of classic Monster Train for a while. But we are still closing in on the end of runs here. And I'm trying to decide what I think might be good. Woken is right on the edge of upgrading. What if we go Mr. Shiny Hands and a little bit of Stygian? Do I like frozen ones? I think it could be. It's a thing. We could try it out. Random Pyre Heart. We're gonna go boxing. Some Steel Enhancers are great. Some Crypt Builders are not so great. Animus of Speed. I think we can make it work. Let's see what our champion is going to be doing. Everybody else goes quick with our quick thing. I think that means we're sweeping. There's no way we make this work, right? Lost Luggage seems okay. If we get like a Spell Sanctum, I think there's potential. But nobody's leaving. That's the plan right now. The plan is that nobody leaves. So we don't have any heals. That would be the downside here. $198. That last attack literally caused us to do 1 less damage? Alright, well. I think the damage we are potentially averting by doing this is better than avoiding damage. Also, the Crypt Builders, they do a lot on round 1 with nothing. But Savagery means I think that we got some good scaling on our hero, probably. Yeah, I think we did. He doesn't have to be tanking to be useful. The chances of us finding, like, the problem is our hero's 3 size. But things that cause us to not get kills because of savagery are probably not what we're looking for. Conduits, I feel like, I think we skipped those. I'm trying to think if there's a world where with Incant 2 you tank. Seems very unlikely to work for any significant amount of time. We could do it with okay, we're gonna, this is not advisable, but we're gonna try that. Seems ill-advised. I don't think we need to do that last bit. Maybe we get rid of the calcified ember, actually? We would like to get quick on our hero, though. That would be on the list here. I think we're better off doing that, even though... we were pretty close. We love it. All right, we're cooking up something. Do I think that our tank has long-term tank potential? Probably not. Titan Sentry is an all-time great, but so is Incant Rage. Oh, that's Rage. There's another one that's like Incant Grow, I feel like. I think Titan Sentry is a fun one. Spell Chain. Is there something better? Maybe we Spell Chain one of these. Okay. The doggo never survives. I'm not good at keeping the doggo alive. We'll work on it. This is a great run to have it, though, if we can make it durable. I think I'm sticking with this. But this is bottom line. We're trying to get some stacking going. The incant's working. The immediate thing that's like in the back of my head is like, we're probably gonna need the thing that like doubles and can't triggers or something like that. But I feel like I've created a pretty spectacular meat grinder down here. All the progress we were making with our bone dog is out the window. We just do that for the channel. So there's a couple of ways we could go here. Wow, that is very little effect on the bottom line. I think that's because our sweep is taking... Okay. Okay. Bone Dog lives. Praise be to Bone Dog. Ho ho. Draw 3 spells, add consume and plus 30 magic power, plus 10 to all, or consume, discard your hand, draw 5. Deep Offering. Don't think any of those really work for us. If we go capacity, we'll be incanting down at the bottom, and we're gonna go in hard on the incanting. Oh, the desire for unit upgrades is high. We have space. Well, wait, we could put Bone Dog on the bottom floor if we wanted to. If we make him small. But 25 health doesn't leave a lot of buffer. That's potentially a lot right there. Oh, dualism not working there is very disappointing. Dualism works here, but do we want to do that? I hate spending money on that. Since we're not taking that, I think we'll do that. And then so what are we putting on the bottom floor? We're putting you on the bottom floor, we're putting Animus of Speed on the bottom floor, and we're putting Unnamed Guard on the bottom floor. Okay. Sweep quick, enchant grant quick. Or we just make you bigger. But this only really makes you bigger as a tank, so I think this is better. We don't have space for another incant. The Engraft is pretty good. Double Bone Dog is interesting too. I think Steel Enhancer gets the dupe. Without anything on it. Double Bone Dog. Is that... If we think we have a strong run, Double Bone Dog goes real hard. The lack... Dualism? Do we do dualism on this guy? We could have also large stoned him now that we had space. He's going to be one of our tanks. We'll do it. The ultimate counter to my Bone Dog strategy. We can't do the Penitent Prayer Stone, but... All right. We're sharking it up. $35 armor on turn 1 feels pretty damn good. This is just going to come down to, can we kill the boss before it ruins our Bone Doggery? The draw is insane, though. And the incant armor is going hard, too. I thought about doing the root seeds, but... Alright, we don't mess with this. The Bone Dogs still die? The Bone Dogs shouldn't die in this case. That's ridiculous. Okay. We're just scaling our boss with savagery. That's the vision here. Consume sting spells. With all our incanting, we take that. We take those. Frenzied Swarm is so insane here, I feel like. Especially if we can pick up like a holdover for it. I think I'm going... We're too broke for any trinkets, so we'll do this. I think it's Bloodthirsty Blade. This is just to... There are other things we could have gotten rid of, but... Right now, I'm just thinking... I mean, there's not another boss that's going to kill our Bone Dogs, I don't think. So... What this will eventually live on our floor, I think. Because I think I'm probably didn't do another space improvement, so... And then I think... These are ready to go. Okay. This is an interesting build. We're quick, so all the small stuff dies, so we're only worried about the big stuff. Now, which one do we want? Are you now better just to have? You're probably better now to have, right? Probably not, actually. Hold on. The one with Titanite is better to have. Because we already have sweep. So... Oh, I'm sapping us significantly. Oh, damn. If I do this... Ugh. So... we gotta kill that guy. Then we stop. And then we say, like, maybe we Steel Enhancer this. But the incant dudes are messing with our fun a bit. Okay, this is a turn where we have to do a lot. I don't know that we did enough there. Freaking saps are gonna be the death of me. We gotta go until he doesn't die. Ugh, that's the worst. This is a bit of a hard counter for us, if I'm being honest. There's 2 of them? Okay, we just need to... Oh my goodness. There being 2 of them is just not cool. Does that get the kill? No, because that decreases your overall damage. Are you telling me I literally can't get... I think the game is literally telling me I can't get, where I need to get. I don't know that the floor above does better enough. This may be a restart battle. Yeah, especially with the Titanite shenanigans here, this is like... Man, we were cruising until we weren't. Alright, so let's see. So, I guess that means we set up a floor up in hopes that we can get more... Who does more damage? I think that's like, that's table stakes. That's what we need to do every single time if we have one of those available. I think we can save them. Crypt Builder, please. Damn. Alright. Well. I think we just let it go. So this next turn should be a no incant turn. The boss is here, great. Okay, so this is I'm just trying to stack up armor right now. Feels like we're kind of close here. All right, that is as close as they come. And yeah, the first configuration was definitely a no-go. But wow, just barely got it. Restoring Retreat is definitely the play. And so is Mute. Okay, this seems like an easy choice. I want holdover on a handful of things. Can I get a holdover? Oh, man. Game is just really not doing it. All right. Really disappointed by the lack of holdover. But our pyre health is up there. Alright, let's see if the Cherub Ruins are fun. Spikes aren't going to be the most fun, but we have some incant shenanigans that we can work around. That is jarringly fast. There is a world in which the right play here was to set up and move to set up the boss on the level above. That was probably the wrong place to put that. Gotta keep protecting our bone dog collection. But right now this sword is going crazy, which is fantastic. I'm definitely gonna use Frenzied Swarm. So let's oh, we didn't have it yet? Oh, so it was not going crazy. I take it back. Why are you still taking 12? Oh, the 12 is from corruption. Oh, still stunned. Oh, that's amazing. Still stunned from before. Means that regen probably didn't need to end up there, but... I think we get rid of a calcified ember here. No, I think we need the incant triggers. Because among other things, we're getting mad slays down here. Do we think a bone dog is safer down here? Should I move them down? Probably unnecessary. To protect the bone dogs. And because now we can hit you with the double days again. There isn't that long, so I'm just gonna do that. Alright. I'm glad we're winning. I'm shocked I couldn't keep my my shark alive. I think I probably should have done the mute slightly later. For other bosses, that might matter significantly more. I love the knockout punch. Oh my goodness. We don't need a Wildwood Tome. We don't need a Channel Song. We don't need gifts. More energy? Yeah, we're getting a lot of draw out of the root songs. Is that what they're called? Root seeds, excuse me. A weapon could be really interesting. We don't really have... Short of, like, buffing the bone dogs, we have very few things we need from there. The duplicate is kind of too. And I'm not proud, but I think I just nuked the calcified embers. I haven't been getting them out of my deck, so... Boiler Room is so much energy. The scales. The Boiler Room is nice. I can't do that twice, can I? No. Do I want the meat? I don't think I need the meat. Spell Sanctum is big. Oh, that means I took Boiler Room too. That's not great. Yes, please. Now, which do I want? The Spell Sanctum or the Boiler Room? You absolute monster. Do I need the energy? I think I do. I don't take chances on her. We need to scale, and we need to scale bigly. Technically, for this front guy, this is more damage. Don't want to let anybody go. Hold on. So there's a better way to... I'm going to try this turn again. Because I think... we're not really leaving anything on the table, so I think I start with that. Let's play Spell Sanctum. But now all of my upgrades go here, because they get 3x'd on her. Alright, we're still 100 shy. Oh yeah, but we root. But we root. Okay, so you're saying there's a chance. We do want our boss. I think I want to start scaling the boss if I'm feeling like there's not risk involved, which I think I'm feeling like there's not risk involved. Rather get the Slay trigger here. Although I think... We are robbing ourselves of some Slay triggers by not putting our boss in the first slot. But he is the first sweep unit, so... Do I want to bring something else down? I don't think so. The Spell Sanctum was a big pickup. You better be just dying. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I could have played those. That was not ideal. Oh yeah, the uppercut. The scaling uppercut. What are we at? 172 by 2 with 44 on the weapon now. It's not a bad thing. I think another Preserve Thorns, even with the Calcify, is good. We're going to be discarding our hand occasionally, so I don't think that's useful. We are incanting. I don't think this changes the play. This is a spell that we can cast whenever, but it does take up draw slots. I don't think it's impactful enough. I really want to go Merchant of Magic right now. Kind of broke, but show me a freaking holdover, game. Okay. This should be broken. We only just barely got there. No artifacts for us. What's the game changer here? Another, probably another unit to eventually get out. Another U? Is that or it's another Bloodthirsty Blade? We're not at 7 units, though. So I think it's another Animus of Will. What did we miss out on here? Sting's having plus 10 magic power would have been kind of fun. Alright. The sap is a little scary. Okay, where's my stuff? So, my theory right now is that even though we get less defense, that's the way to go. So I'm gonna, here's what I'm thinking. Actually, we can incant down here all we want. There's no harm. I'm gonna Boiler Room for the time being. We are indeed gonna bring one of you down. So we're incanting, but that's okay, because everything is dying. So they get big, but they go away, so it's fine. Can we swap this to a Spell Sanctum now? Get rid of you. Bone Dog comes out over here. And now, is this going to cause... Non-boss units get +5. Okay, all the non-boss units are dying. So, we're just going to go to town here. Okay. I hate doing that. We'll see if it's the right decision. Something is still hitting us. Oh. Okay. So can we not do that? Because I was gonna do this. I thought we were getting the kill at the beginning. I thought there was kills all across the board. Did I do something that made that less likely? Yeah, everything's dying right now. Oh, I did a bunch of saps. Okay, let's... I think it's worth taking the pyro damage. And I think it's worth doing this. So hopefully he just doesn't do stuff. Okay. Okay, let's I think we immediately mute to see if that stops him from being such a pain in the butt. Okay, and I think we have officially broken this wide open. Like we'll have stacked so much days now. No enchant triggers here. We are silenced. What does that mean? That means my incant isn't happening. So is there any point in doing this right now? It's kind of not a point, right? I mean, it's still worth casting buffs. Do we just want to keep dazing you? You're all dying, so there's no value in dazing you. So we do that. By the time this guy acts, we're going to have a lot of stuff going on. Okay. Get rid of you, get rid of you. We don't care because we are quick. And even if we weren't quick, y'all are super dazed. 5 dazed. Our back unit is not scaling up, but that's probably okay. Do we still have a... Do we have an Animus in here? I thought I copied. I guess they're all down on the bottom floor. Wait, I swear I duped one. Did one die? No. There's not one here. There's not one there. And there's really not... Oh, I guess... Oh, you're still here. So I could bring you down. That makes sense. We're already winning here. So... keep stacking days on the boss, and the double stack means that it is, oh my gosh, and our main guy is just doing work. All right, this was truly unbelievable in terms of its level of strength. I don't think he's even getting a chance to attack. Clear the deck. Okay, this is maybe a little slow. This has 6 days. I'm not sure he gets to play. Okay. Wow, what a way to go. This poor guy. It's gonna be actually pretty close, though. We just barely made it. And the sap is really starting to add up. But our boss is too strong. Double bone dogs coming out of that. Which means we get to go to the Titan. Alright. Well, this is an exciting one. This was hot on the heels of our last win. And I'm feeling pretty strong. We'll see if I can actually make it happen, but he's almost already killing everything. So the only risk here to call out is probably like a weird incant type of thing, or getting sapped into absolute oblivion. So who is the right person to maximize damage, given that you are big enough? Well, we need to get you to 250. But once you're at 250 by 2, this is the best multiplier for our stuff. I also can't help but feel like we immediately pop this. Okay, right off the bat, feeling a little spicy about, like, I'm feeling strong, but the fact that they snuck through our armor there is like slightly alarming. Don't think our bone dogs are surviving this time. But we should take as much pyre damage as we can. We're in too good a position not to. To even imagine how well double incant would have gone on this. Sorry, Bone Dog. I'm trying to save them for later. Gosh, we're not even keeping our head above water on the... Sorry, Bone Dog. But you've done your work, Bone Dog. Okay. Okay. Absolutely massive. Getting the Frenzied Swarm here. Okay. You're dazed. Why are you taking 41 from corruption? Got it. Okay. We're cruising though. We're cruising. And the front guy can get dazed, which is like out of control. Could not. Oh, did I just discard a train steward? I think I did. Let me recheck that, because if we can save our Animus, maybe we can get the retreat. Unless, did I already use up the retreat? Yeah, I think I had the option to get the retreat. It doesn't matter. We do have a train steward, so I will put them here. But the chances that we get around to the train steward again are vanishingly small. You're hitting for 20. You're dazed, so why are you still dying? I guess it's the corruption that's applied by this guy, I think. Yeah. We're just barely keeping our head above water here, as a side note. Wow. Our Pyre is hitting for 204. Not bad. I don't think that does. Does this do anything for us? I mean, it might as well. I could daze the top guy. I just realized. I think we might have one Bone Dog live. Because I think this next turn is the turn where we win. Because you're already at 1. Well, okay. Apparently it is not the turn that we win. Come on down, Bone Dog. Unfortunately, I don't think Bone Dog is going to get us the W. The survival at the last moment here is insane. But this guy is the only guy. I don't have any way to save it. He's going to have to go all the way around again, which is unfortunate. Oh, no, he's not. Come on back, my dude. This was quite the run. And we even had a Bone Dog hang around. All right. That's a spicy, quick sweeping multi-strike, quick sweeping, quick again multi-strike monstrosity there. And we had 160 pyre health left. Holy smokes. Boom. Boom. And then boom. All right. GG. That was a nasty one. Heart of Savagery can go really hard. 17 damage taken, 2-turn boss rush, total 10,000. All right. Oh. Roots run deep. 10th level of the Awoken. Win a run on that combo of things. Edge Prior. Healing spells cost 1 less. Ooh, I remember you. Adaptive Mutation. Restore a friendly unit. Ah, swapping. I remember swapping. Bone Dog. Finally does work. Let's see, that is. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Let's see. I want to look at the run summary just to see. Is it going to show me the final stats on things? 180 by 2 on you. And everybody else gets that. And then a Bloodthirsty Blade with 107 on it. Wow. Frenzied Swarm with double stack holdover is busted. The Spell Sanctum was such a good get. Double Bone Dogs was pretty good. It doesn't show my pyre health. Very disappointing. Look at the relics. Oh my gosh. Our artifacts. Hilarious. Yeah. This is a solid run. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this, toss me a sub, a follow, etc. And other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.